NBA Finals. The Pelicans have everything to fight for. Their path is simple. Down 3 games to 1 in a must-win situation. They must bring tenacity, the heart, and an absolute will to win as they face elimination against the Atlanta Hawks. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
Welcome to the NBA Finals. One question on everyone's mind. Will this be the night an NBA champion is crowned? Game 5. It's right here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Atlanta Hawks here at their home, State Farm Arena. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter. Taking a look at New Orleans. They are down 3-1 in this series. Things not looking good for them. But hey, anything can happen.
Well, you'd be foolish to count this team out. I mean, the firepower and mentality is still there. They will need to be perfect to come back, but it's possible.
All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. They've got Charles Bassey, and it's Marks in at the small forward position. 5 on the clock. Here's King. The rebound by the Hawks. Now here's Risache. Martin with a screen on Barnes. Risache up top. He's guarded by Barnes. The Hawks need to get one up here. A shot by James, no good. Here's New Orleans now. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Flanders, checked by James. Flanders passes to King. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Bassey pulls it in.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Here's King. Pass to Flanders. To get it again. Bassey, good.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Back to James. Outside Risache. Shoots over Barnes. Risache, no good.
Not how they were looking to start the game. They've come up empty on their first 3 tries.
Flanders passes to Marks. Here's King. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. There's a screen by Bassey. Pass to Flanders. That three's off the mark. Hawks trail by 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with the Hawks head coach. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute." Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's King. To the paint. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, exceptional job. Barnes just diving towards the open area off the pick.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pelicans. The Pelicans lead by 4. Pass to Blackman. Here's Flanders. Over James. Flanders can't hit. James has got the ball here for the Hawks. Takes a 13-footer. That's short off the rim.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start. They were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Pass to Peters. Here's Blackman. 6 to shoot. Here's King. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Peters grabs a miss.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Pass to King. Here's Flanders. And he lobs it up. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
The Hawks making a switch here. Whitehead's checked in.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
There's a screen, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Here's King. He's got 6. Blackman, no good. Pass to Rizachet. To snap the cold streak. That one no good.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And it'll be Atlanta with their first time out of the game here. Here's Clemens. Still no points. Pass to Whitehead. Intercepted! Here's King. Here's Flanders from outside the arc. Clemens grabs the miss.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Down low. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Oh my, that might be the best drive we see all night.
James up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Rebounded by New Orleans. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
The shot. Oh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. Inside, here's Peters. Oh, and a Beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Martin, he's checked in for the Hawks. And New Orleans making a change here. We've got Dyson Daniels, and it's Whitehead in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5. Puts it up from 17. Can't get it to go. 3 for 5 shooting so far. Hawks trail by 8. Fires the 3. Drops in the 3. He's got 5.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Okongwu's checked in for Whitehead. Here's King. He has 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. King's got 8 points.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend. Was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
Puts up a 3. The Pelicans pull it in. Pass to Barnes. Ooh, it's stolen away. Daniels with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the official.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
So for the Hawks, Risachet comes in for Okongwu. And James is subbed in for Daniels. Pass to Marks. Barnes with a screen on James. Oh, deflected. And they're pushing it up. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
The Pelicans lead by 5. 1:49 left in the half. King. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. King's got 10 points in the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
James deciding where to go with it. There's the 3. He drops it from range. He's got 10.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Pass to Marks. 1:10 left in the second. To the paint. Tipped. And here's Martin. The 3-ball. And King pulls it down. Up top Barnes. Risachet covering. Barnes passes to King. Back to Barnes. Pass to Kamara. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. Here's King. Now here's Kamara. Takes the 3. Clemens grabs the miss. Clemens has got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Risachet. He's covered closely. To the inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's New Orleans. They're up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans. Still alive, but facing some long odds. How do they keep hope alive?
Well, I think those tough moments are what reveal a lot of character, Ernie. I mean, how you perform when things aren't going your way, that's what makes you a pro.
And what makes you elite, it's not being in that bad position in the first place.
Interesting point. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And so James will bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. So for the Pelicans right now. Charles Bassey is out there with Barnes. And it's Flanders in at the shooting guard position. They set the pick. Over to the left wing. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Pass to King. From 15 feet away, nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Bassey. Second chance shot. Here's Flanders. Over James. Offensive rebound. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. To the wing, right side.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
For the tie. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Bassey's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Flanders. Oh, he's finally able to knock one down. Flanders has got 9 points.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
On the take.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
It is not. To have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Pass to Martin. Outside Rizachet. Clock at 6 for the lead. And King pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Bassey. And the layup is good off the glass. Bassey's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. James outside. Martin outside. Hits the trifecta. 17 points in the game.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Connects from downtown.
His first 3 of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
There's a screen. To the middle. Here's Clemens. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Marks. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Flanders. Here's King. The rebound by Atlanta. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. For the tie. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's King. Check by James. Marks passes to King. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. And the Pelicans making a change here. And so he hits both.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Hawks trail by 4. They set a pick. And King pulls it down. King's got 4 rebounds now. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Flanders has got 7 points for the quarter.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Now here's Risacher, defended by Henderson. Here's Clemens, and he gets that one. Clemens has got 9 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Henderson, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
They set the pick. Martin outside. On the wing, Risacher over Henderson. Risacher, no good. The Pelicans lead by 6. Here's King. He's got 14. Dort's shot is good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Pass to Martin. And here's Risacher from the arc. And King pulls it down. King's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth from that foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
Whitehead, he's checked in for Atlanta. Risacher, no good. New Orleans leading by 11. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Pass to Flanders. Here's Henderson beyond the arc. James with the rebound. James has He's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now Risache to the paint. Here's Clemens. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
James outside. Back to Risache. And there's a pick. Pass to Clemens. The 3, James buries it from 3. James has got 14 points for the game.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Henderson outside. Here's King. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Back to James. And there's the screen. Pass to Whitehead. There's the triple. It's hauled in by New Orleans. King's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Here's Garrett. Dort, the pass to King. Henderson outside. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. And it's a 10-point Pelican lead.
Well, he's gotten his rhythm now. He's really looking comfortable in the second half.
Inside. Outside Risache. Pass to Whitehead. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. To the inside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
They set the pick. Pass to Clemens. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Clemens. And it's Edwards in for Risache. Pass to Dort. Here's King. Out left to the wing. Clock is at 3. Picked his pocket. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw and they'll keep possession here. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Edwards. And Atlanta making a change here. Daniels is checked in. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. That one goes. Count it. Daniels has got 7.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get a high percentage at the rim.
Outside Kamara. Pass to Henderson. Here's Blackman. Henderson with a screen on Daniels. 5 on the clock. Here's King. 55 seconds left in the third. Henderson with a screen on Daniels. Into the lane. For 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Picked up by Okongwu. The kick out to Edwards. James passes to Edwards. Okongwu with it. Henderson picks him up. Here's James. And King pulls it down. The Pelicans lead by 6. Anderson with a screen on Daniels. Pass to Henderson to stop the drought, and another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's New Orleans up 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
King, he's checked in for Henderson. Risache out there with a Kongwu. Then there's James, and it's Martin in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Pass to Risache. Kongwu, a screen on Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Kongwu with the bucket.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
King, the pass to Flanders. Now Barnes. Here's Marks, and it's blocked by Martin. Picked up by Kongwu. Pure from three-point range. 20 points for him.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Here's Flanders. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, that's how to throw it down. Barnes with an exclamation point.
The steal. And now New Orleans on the break. Here's Blackman. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love it.
It's so important in this league, quickly turning defense into offense.
Down low. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Marks from behind the arc. Off the mark, his 6th miss in 13 tries.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
To the middle. Here's Risache, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James.
Not sure what exactly happened there. It didn't look like they were on the same page.
Dyson Daniels, he's checked in for the Hawks. New Orleans leading by 13. Here's Flanders. To the inside. King sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
James outside. Drains the triple.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Pass to Marks. Lets the 3 fly. That's miss number 7 out of 14 attempts. Hawks trail by 12. 18 feet out. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Clemens is checked in for the Hawks. Martin comes in for Daniels. Now Martin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive board. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. On the wing, Risache. Pass to Clemens. Oh, and that one, no question. Power. It down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Marks from deep. Not falling for him there. 7 for 15 now. Now Risache. Here's the three. Fires in the triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
New Orleans leading by 7. Here's King. Pass to Flanders. Fires from deep. The rebound by Atlanta. Martin's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now, here is James. Shot clock at 5. Now Risache launches it. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Here's King. And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Outside Risache. Fires it from 14. Yes, sir! Sticks the J. New Orleans leading by 7. Book it! That one goes!
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
He launches. The three is in!
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them it.
All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer for the Hawks. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. And with so much at stake, it really is a worst-case scenario to suffer an injury here in the finals. Send it back your way.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie.
Well, he certainly didn't envision his season going like this, but it happens to the best of them, and now it's all about how you respond to it.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
There's a minute 26 left in the final quarter. Rejected by Barnes.
Erasing the shot, Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
Here's King. Going inside. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
The Hawks call timeout. Henderson, he's checked in for New Orleans. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi guys, over that break I was able to catch the message the Hawks coach was giving to his team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if coach's message resonates, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
James outside. There's a screen. He shoots. It's in! And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both. and it's a 7-point game.
They're making all of their free throws right now. It's a great way to extend the lead.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're behind by 7. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
And so it's New Orleans winning this one. Many league observers were starting to count them out, but tonight's effort gives them a chance to turn the tide.
It would be a major league comeback. Can they really take 2 more games in this series? I have my doubts, but we'll see.
And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And time to present our player of the game.